Bumble is this is a game that actually exists. Now, if you know anything about the Nintendo 64's library, or really the whole 64-bit generation in general, you know that there were playable animal characters all over the place. You had bears, bandicoots, dragons, geckos, chameleons, and hell, I know this next one is not an animal, but there was even a playable glove. Welcome to the late 1990s, we'll make a game featuring goddamn anything. So, realistically, a playable Bumblebee character isn't too out of the ordinary, but I never played this game as a kid. I recently received it as a gift from my best friend Mike in this really snazzy universal game case. It's really cool, and I mean, besides the fact that the back of the box is written in Comic Sans, it was a great gift. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to pop this in and see what we get. Are you ready? Well, you should be. You get it? Because you play as a... Okay. Oh hey, look, it's Argonaut Games. You remember these guys? Yep, probably not. Argonaut was mainly known for bringing us the Croc games, which I played a ton of as a kid. But they also helped with the programming of the Super FX chip on Super Nintendo, meaning they were vital in the creation of Star Fox. Bet you didn't know that, little nugget, now did ya?
Good luck.
Huh, alright, I'll be honest. Didn't expect a cutscene with dialogue to start things off. A not-so-ordinary situation is developing within the insect kingdom. A poisonous chemical spill that took place many years ago has affected the insect population of an... Oh my god, I cannot believe this game has a legitimate plot. Basically, those poisonous chemicals have corrupted a large chunk of insects, now calling themselves the Evil Herd, and they're ready to engage in a civil war with the other insects to take over the garden. Eat your heart out, Chrono Trigger. Led by the Evil Herd Queen, they are bent on the destruction of all in their path to superiority in the insect world. Bumble, it's your job to...
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity buck Bumble. Bum to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bum to the bump to the Bumble. Bum to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bum to the bump to the Bumble.
You know, the phrase got thrown around a lot over the years in gaming that games will never get better than what we currently have. I think I've discovered where that all started from. If this game is even half as good as the theme song, I think we've done okay as a civilization. Now, normally, when it comes to these types of games with cute little animals as the main characters, they're pretty much always platformers. That's just the easy way to go about it. Bumble, on the other hand, is actually an aerial third-person shooter. Sounds totally crazy, but thankfully the game controls pretty okay. The A button goes forward, B hovers, C up to zoom in, Z to shoot, and C left and C down to rotate between a pretty surprising lineup of weapons. You start off with this pretty boring pistol, but soon enough you get your tiny little B hands on a plasma blaster, a grenade launcher, a missile launcher, a lightning gun that just shoots a lightning ball of death and destruction, and a few more. You would think that by playing as not only a bee, but an advanced cyborg bee, you would use the stinger, which is why most of the Earth's population is terrified of the insect in the first place. But nope, instead, live ammunition. It genuinely seems like the scariest thing ever. The first mission is pretty simple, fly around and take out all of the enemy insects. The second mission is a bit more complex. You have to locate 3 radar dishes and destroy them. And honestly, this is kinda how the whole game is. You fly around until you find flashing blue dots and shoot the hell out of them to progress, as well as any of the enemy insects that dare be in your path. Oh, but wait, look, there's one on the ground. Time for land combat. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Got him. Yeah. Occasionally, the game does change up the main point of the mission, even right away. In Mission 3, you have to locate a bomb and bring it back to the base. Alright, we found the bomb. That wasn't too hard, actually. Oh boy, the countdown started. Get the bomb, quick! Okay, there's the base. Come in nice and slow and... You know, I gotta say, graphically, this game is, it's something, alright. The game tries to be too realistic with its setting, and considering this is a polygon-filled N64 game, the results look kinda bland. Not to mention, in this time of crisis and pollution, there is fog everywhere. Back in the day, some N64 and PlayStation games had pretty poor draw distances, so basically if you looked far enough ahead of you, you would just see an empty void of emptiness. But most of the time, it was kinda blurred out, so we just called it fog. And because of that, some games look pretty dated nowadays, like Turok. But on the other side, a game like Silent Hill managed to use it to its advantage. But in the case of Bumble, a somewhat speedy third-person shooter, it's not a deal breaker, but it's definitely a bit problematic at times just seeing what's right in front of you. But, at least his character design is pretty cool. A robotic bee with a blue suit, 2 pairs of blue sneakers, and a pistol the size of his big old butt? Not too bad. Hashtag bring back Buck. Hashtag pistol butt. Hashtag lightning gun. Hashtag mate mula day. The game is also kinda surprisingly tough too. Every couple of missions, new insects will be introduced, and if you're not paying attention, it is very easy to crash and burn thanks to the bugs that shoot acid, annoying mosquitoes, and whatever the fuck those things are supposed to be. And it really doesn't help that you can only get health by finding nectar on these really small flowers. The missions are really short, but dying causes you to restart from the very beginning. Man, what a buzzkill. And you got more shooting, there's more explosions, more dive-bombing insects, more blue balls. The game really doesn't change up all that much. When you get to mission 9, there are these generators shooting bombs into the sky, so you have to stay down low. Which is a decent change of pace, but you're really still doing what you've been doing the whole time. Now how these corrupt insects manage to craft these devices, I have no idea, but then again, I'm a robotic bee with sneakers on manning a plasma gun. I can only question so much. But just when you think the game has nothing more to show, there's actually boss fights. I mean, they're really simplistic, you just shoot at your heart's content and just move a few inches every time a bullet even thinks about coming close to you. But hey, it's a boss fight. However, eventually things get really serious. After blowing up the mucus extractor in mission 12, which just sounds horrifying, these crazy bugs somehow crafted a fucking nuke, and the only one who can deactivate it is of course Buck. You know, I almost feel privileged to experience such an event in my lifetime. But okay, I'm kinda used to this by this point. Find the blue, shoot the blue. Find the blue, shoot the blue. Find the blue, where is the blue? There it is, shoot it. Oh, we only have a couple seconds left. Shoot the blue! Where'd it go? Oh god, I'm running out of time! Well, at least the stage music is still playing in this time of crisis. Oh, what's that, buddy? You want to run away from a fly away from me? Lightning ball of death and destruction! Then you fight a large metal aircraft. You know, everyone's most hated insect. The herd have been alerted to your presence and have set off the DET triggers themselves. Get out of there now! Whoa, 3 exclamation points? Well, now we know it's serious. Once you get out safely, you finally enter the evil herd's base. Take out all of the enemy opposition, safely bring back a bomb to base, try to, you know, not suck and fly directly into enemy fire like I do. And now, the queen. I can't even see the thing, thanks to all this fog. Oh, whoop, there it is. Aha, I got him. That didn't seem so bad. Oh my god, no, it's fine, I'm not even scared. It's fine! You know, I honestly can't even joke about this. The second phase is easier than the first. Yeah, we did it, we saved the world. I guess. And that's Bumble, I guess. I fought a final boss, but I feel like the game just stopped rather than finishing, if that makes any sense. I know a lot of you guys out there who are familiar with the game are familiar with it because of the theme song, which again, admittedly, is fantastic. But as someone who has gone past the title screen, The game doesn't do anything wrong, but it doesn't really seem to do anything right either. It just sort of is. I guess if you like the idea of a quirky shooter on the N64, this is certainly one of those. At the most, I genuinely think that this game is actually more enjoyable than Star Fox 64's all-range mode sections, so that's something, right? I'm not gonna lie, I fully expected this game to be terrible. With a name like Bumble, you can't really blame me. At the end of the day, it turned out to be pretty decent, so I guess that's a nice surprise. Let's get that out of there. Now, to end things off, I'm gonna follow in the footsteps of Buck himself by drinking some alcoholic beverages. Do you get it? It's so I can get a little buzzed. I'm gonna go jump off a bridge now, if you excuse me. Hey everyone, I want to thank you all for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to toss me a like because that would be awesome, and also subscribe to keep up to date with new videos. You can follow me in your favorite of 2 social networks by clicking the links down below, And I would also like to take this time to thank my top Patreon supporters, Kodiak Polzer, Gustavo Hernandez, and Alex Downs. You guys are awesome, thank you so much. And believe me guys, I would just love to stay and chat and deliver more witty puns, but I'm gonna get right to work on the next video. Thanks for stopping by, you're all beautiful, especially you in the back. You know who you are. Yeah, you do. Bye-bye!